Rabbit, rabbit. November 1st, 2018. Am I dreaming? How did we get here? How did it get cold? Oh my. Well, I hope you woke up today and said, rabbit, rabbit, and that you're planning on having a great month of November. That if you're not doing something that you've been holding over your head to do, the energy that you expend not doing it and resisting it is probably a whole lot more than just surrendering to it and surrendering to your health to have a better November. A better November if you're from here. Yeah. So I know that I am very, very, very extremely low carb right now, and I'm really loving it. I'm not zero carb, but I definitely have under 5 total carbs every Monday through Friday. And I've whittled down my Sunday carbs to 8.5 total. And that's a lot. It used to be 20 because I had more veggies than I have now, and I'm having more protein. So it just seems to work for me. But that's me. You never know what could work for you, right? So always do your own homework on what you are looking for. Sure, it's great to ask other people how they do it or ask me, but doing your own research with some verified websites about the problem that you're seeking answers to is really a good place to begin. And off of that, you might find other names and other sources that will help you in your journey. All of our journeys are so different, and there are so many different varieties of keto and carnivore and almost carnivore and low carb keto and total carb keto and net carb keto. We all get here just the way that we're supposed to, and it works. I'm one of those that does the whittle it down in the veggie carb arena. I'm definitely still having my very small samplings. In fact, I just brought out a salad plate like this big for, I'm down now to 30 grams of leafy greens instead of 150 to 200. And then it was down to 75, then down to 50. And now I'm down to 30 with a smattering of cottage cheese. And when my 2 containers are gone, I might not buy any more. I don't know. Haven't gotten there yet. I still have like a week's supply of cottage cheese. But I'm minimizing my olive oil use, and I'm using instead the 4th and Heart ghee, pink Himalayan, and macadamia nut oil. I am warming those up, so you know the pink Himalayan ghee is liquefied, and that is my dressing for that very small salad. And I've gone from 2 tablespoons down to 1, so half and half of each of those, and it appears to be working. And so I've upped my protein. I have I think I feel more energetic. I feel more content and satiated all the way through the day. And so I'm happy with that. And I'm cooking more fatty cuts of meat, so there's that offering every day and not just a once in a while thing. So I'm acclimating, and it feels great. Is it for you? I don't know. It's not to say. But I know that a lot of us, our journey went from Jenny Craig to carnivore, or Weight Watchers to carnivore, and it's just a very interesting thing. I'm a tweener, and so I guess that's how I identify myself. Just the very low carbs and the high fatty protein choices that I make. So today, for example, because you're probably wondering, weren't you? No, you weren't? You're more excited about Meghan and Harry? I guess that happens. Me too. I love all that stuff. Okay, here we are. I use the chronometer, and I always suggest that my clients use the chronometer, and we get to where we get. Let's see, what is the date today? Okay, so here are my macros for today. I am having 1,451 calories, which the more protein I add, the less I care about the calories, although I really don't go over 1,500. My protein is 67.4, my carbs are 1.4, and my fat is 124.3. And that 1.4 carbs is that wee salad with that wee bit of cottage cheese. When I give up the cottage cheese, it'll probably be just like 1 gram of carbs. And I do have my 2 coffees with butter or ghee and 2 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream every day, and that carries me through the fatty intermittent fasting that I do for the 24 hours. And between 2:30 and 3:30, I will have my OMAD. And today I'm kind of excited because I've got some very fatty spare ribs that I roasted up in my Martha Stewart enamel crock. And then I have 4 ounces of chuck roast that I also did in another Martha Stewart one, a bigger one. And I'm having those 2 fatty meats along with that small salad. And that will satiate me and get me the next 24 hours. I'm monitoring myself. I'm giving up some of the supplements too. I've been hanging out at zerocarbzen.com, zerocarbzen.com, and also listening to K8, Kate, and she's renamed her site. And of course, I can't remember what the name is now, but if you look that up, I think it leads you there. And eventually I've subscribed to her, so I guess I'll get new drops when they come out. And just seeing how they do it. And I know that I'm a lot like Kate in the sense that she's done the full boron, pun intended, carnivore. And I see that Scott is doing it too. And he says it's not forever. It's just to reset the button. And I like that. And so I'm just comfortable doing less of the things that I was before and really educating myself, doing research. I strongly suggest you all do your own research to see what works for you. Is there confusion out there? Oh, yes, there is. It's kind of hard to choose a team when there's so many different teams to choose from. But finding what works for you, and so many of them say you have to give up everything except meat and water to eliminate everything before you add back some things. And some people have it's just totally impossible to have something. For other people, it's just it's a sensitivity to those things. I never struggled with any of the foods that I used to eat as far as keto, except for that when I finally got to that time, having my 150 to 200 grams of lettuce, and finally my body said, no, you're irritating me. You need to stop it, and you need to stop it now. So there is something between 0 of something and too much of something. And I think that's where my journey is right now, is finding the balance. I don't want to give up my little bit of veggies. I don't want to give up my keto pizza. And so during the week, I have that more fatty protein choices with the smaller little salad, but I do still enjoy that and want that and will do that. So that's where I'm at, trying to find the balance. I'm sure all of you are doing the same. I went along for a long time, very, very content with my keto under 20 total carbs. And then I lowered it to 15, and then I lowered it to where it is now at under the 5. And then I'm shaving the weekend part 2. I'm going to try to figure out how to make the keto pizza with less almond, not with cauliflower or chicken crust, but less almond crust, and making it perhaps just thinner and going from there and adding more meat on the top because I like that. So that's what I'm doing today. And it's a nice, chilly, late fall day. I hope that Rabbit you set it when you woke up, and you have a great, great November. Pressure begins building, as we know. It started building in October quietly, but now it's amping up, as we know. And I struggle through the holidays, not because of the foods that I don't want, just because of that whole too much of too much of too much. And I'm not a too much person, but I live in a too much world. And, you know, family that doesn't get me, being kind of a minimalist, well, except for my places of boots and jackets and fleece tops. Okay, we all have our places. Anyway, it's been great chatting with you. Where are you? What do you call yourself today? What food plan name do you call yourself today? Keto, carnivore, some of each, standard American dieter, you still watch? I don't know. One matter, and that's all you care about. Two matter, and you're working on the other food part. What is it that you call yourself today? Thank you so much for watching. I will see you the next time. This has been Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food with Keto and some carnivore. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye for now.